Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and all others. This is Boudreaux here, or Stephen if you prefer. And anyway, we are outside of Tom Bombadil's house at night, which means we should probably turn the lights on. Anyway, I do have the tortoise stone unequipped from doing my previously doing a bingo quest that was level 18. So anyway, we have a level 18 mainline quest to talk to Tom Bombadil. And those Crabane that flew off into the forest from Buckland, we need to kind of talk to him about it and see what we can do about it. So anyway, and during the daytime, you can usually find Tom outside of his house as well as inside. Kind of weird that he would be in both places at once, but at night, he's generally only inside his house. As is usually Goldberry 2 sometimes, although Goldberry may be upstairs. Or maybe she's not there. I don't know. Sometimes you run into her, sometimes not, I think. But Tom's here.
Hey, do, Mary, do, my hearty.
And, yeah, well, we all love Tom, don't we? Anyway, hey now, what's all this fussing? We've not had so many gusts since our wedding. There's time enough for bird watching, but perhaps first a song or two, my hearty? Let your heart fly free and put aside your worries. You are at the house of Tom Bombadil. Okay?
What can I do for you today?
All right, so Book 1, Chapter 9. Lilies for the River something. Okay. Lilies for the River, I won't tell us. Anyway, my Goldberry is away at her spring, and I was going lily hunting. I've no time for chasing birds. But hoy now, Aragorn's a name I know and a friend of old Tom's. Here then's my offer. While old Tom Bombadil looks for sour crows, you'll gather lilies for my lovely. I saw some along the river, just a hop and a jump away. Just follow along until ring-a-ding-dillo, you find Old Man Willow. You'll watch that old gray willow man. He's a mighty singer. He'll sing you down to sleep and drown you if you don't be careful. Okay. And so we have the quest. So we've got marigold here, and we're collecting lilies. So it's a rather flowery place to be with ominous music. Okay, so we kind of ran into Old Man Willow on our way here when we were doing a bingo quest. But just in case you're not following the bingo quests, yeah, here it is. And you get some interesting effects which kind of slow you down and make you drowsy, whatever that does. And, puts a little glow around you apparently. Okay, and it looks like I'm losing some power. Got one more to go. Oh, I'm sorry, that was the last one. Alright, so let's head back to Tom's. Nice little waterfall. Good place to take a shower, I hear. Hint, hint. Yeah, we're going to be taking a shower there. Well, not now, but sometime in the future. And there's Tom again.
Hey, do, Mary, do, my hearty.
Lilies white for the river daughter. Stronger than hobbit folk are you if you outsang Willow Man. Not a lily crushed, nor a leaf bent. Old Tom's a merry fellow, but he knows when it's time for dancing or to go a-whiting. He's found your birds, and none too soon. If you seek them out, then seek them now, unless you wish to sleep beneath green grass.
Hello, friend. Can I help you with something?
Okay, so Book 1, Chapter 10, Into the Barrow Downs. Blackbirds flitted and fluttered, skipping among the branches. They came to rest where the restless walk. Beware the old barrows, They stir when they should be asleeping. Go north up the path and follow Old Barrow's road, then south within the Barrow's wall along the forest eaves. Hey Doe, Mary Dole, and there you'll find them. Watch for the Lady Dreary. Now hop along, my hearty. Tom's a-going leaping. Okay, so for this quest, we will get 700 increased reputation with the men of Bree, and our choice between crap, 224, let's see, almost crap, but hey, it's a club. It's more fitting for a hobbit, but you know what? Okay. So anyway, we will take the two-handed weapon since it's the most expensive. We'll be able to sell it. We'll go ahead and accept this mainline quest, but since it's level 19, we'll just kind of kick it to the side for now. And if you noticed, I did have another level 18 quest. Let's put it up there, but before I use the map to go to Saradin's, I do want to kind of head over, start our way into the Barrow Downs and at least pick up these quests over here just to see what kind of level they are. And Gloomwing, we'll just pass them on up, see what level they are, you know, pick them up, and that way if we don't do them now, because if they're level 18 we may just start working on them now. If they are level 19, we'll just go to Saradin and do his quest and come back when we need to. So not really sure what we're going to do next, but this will kind of help determine our path. So we see these quest rings here. We technically are in the Northern Barrow Downs right now. If we look at the map, we're over here on the left-hand side. There's also an entrance that goes to that east-west road between the Shire and Breetown. It says it leads to the southern Bree Fields, but you got to take a nice little fall actually to get there. But it does actually deposit you on the Greenway between Andrath, where we've been before down here, and Breetown kind of up here. So, and also the Southern Barrow Downs are right over here. It's a higher level area that we'll get to eventually. Okay, so anyway, let's start picking up quests over here. And even if we don't do them, we'll have them.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Okay, so we do have some level 18 quests. So let's just keep going here. So this one's called Carriers of Disease. While we pushed through the fiends in the fog, we lost a few people. Some headed deeper into the mist of the Barrow Downs, and we hope they survived to reach a safe location in the south. Others were stricken with a terrible pox. One of these men was not as ill as others, but being sick, he offered to take word back to Bree, requesting help. I fear that the disease comes from the crawlers and rats infesting this land. If this is true, then we shall need to clear a path through the Barrow Downs so we have a safe path out. If you're willing, kill these creatures, but be wary. Their bites and even their flesh may cause some vile illness or disease. So we need to kill crawlers and rats, 24 of them to be exact, and we'll get 300 increased rep with the Men of Bree for Sal's quest. Now we have Bob. Bob, what's your name? Spell your name, Bob.
Good day.
And if you're not familiar with Cheech and Chong, you don't get that reference. Anyway, a level 18 quest called The Search for Lalia. I came here to find my missing daughter. I'm terribly worried about her. You see, she's been going out on and on about the last prince, one of Mr. Butterbur's tales. It's one of his better ones, that's for sure, but I'd say the tale isn't quite the truth of it. Lalia has been going on for a long while. I fear she came here to the Barrow Downs in search of this prince of hers. I came here in search of my daughter, and now I'm lost myself. In the tale, the last prince's barrow is between the northern barrow and the dead spire, by a large stone. If I could, I would start searching there. Okay, so obviously, since you can't, I imagine I will. Okay, we have a traveling vendor. The strength of your arm will one day fail, but a keen mind, there's an unfailing strength. Your mind can go too, I think. Well, I think mine's already started.
Could I speak with you a moment?
A level 18 quest called Digging in the Dirt. Before my journey here to the Barrow Downs, I did some reading to learn about the area. I learned about the barrows of 3 men of Cardalan, Taradan, Orin, and Ringdor. I would surely like to have found some evidence to keep of my journey to those places. Try digging at the entrance to those barrows. I believe they lie in the northeast area of the Barrow Downs. Here, take this pickaxe. The tip has been blunted, so your digging shouldn't cause any damage to any lore fragments you uncover. So we need to collect 3 lore fragments, and we will get 700 increased reputation with the Men of Bree. And yeah, I probably missed the silver on that last quest, but it's 3 silver and 20 copper, probably on all these. Since they're level 18 quests, and
Could I speak with you a moment?
you can. There's another level 18 quest called the Dead Spire. I've lived a long time here in Breeland, but in my long life I've never taken the time to learn the land's history. Now, near the end of my days, I find I wanted to know more, know what became before. I joined this trip to the Barrow Downs with hopes of finding some keepsakes or to take some rubbings, but it seems the Barrow Downs had a design of its own. I remember tromping over the hills as a lad and seeing that some of the barrows had fallen into ruin. I remember lots of broken stones covered in rune letters littering the ground, especially near the Dead Spire. I wanted a few of those stones for my own. Are you interested in bringing me, say, 3 of the stone fragments near the Dead Spire? Perhaps we can both learn a bit of history. Okay, so 700 increased rep with the Men of Bree and 3 silver, 20 copper. And over here, Reginald has 2 quests for us, Calming the Wake.
Would you do something for me?
Okay, level 18. The constables warned us of reports of evil swelling and pouring out of the Barrow Downs. It appears we should have listened. Here we are now, holed up in the hollow, with the foreboding forest at our west and unknown terrors at our east. Perhaps it is fortune that brings you here. We are in dire need of aid, and it seems that your arrival is providence. It seems that the passage of some shadow has stirred this land and surrounded it in evil. We have set ourselves here, but while here, it would be good to help the folk of Bree. Please, if you would, hunt down the fiendish wights dwelling now in these barrows. So we have to kill 12 wights, 300 rep, the same amount of money, and Grimbriar's bracelet, which is reportedly a good bracelet, looking at the price, but nah. And we have
Could
another
I speak with you a moment?
level 18 quest, Howls That Shake the Spirit. In all my years of heading into these haunted lands, never have I seen anything like this. You must trust me, friend. I would never have taken folk into the Barrow Downs had I known what walks here now. We shielded them as best we could, but the fright is still too much to ignore. It is the howling of the bar guests. It will drive us mad if we cannot quell it. Could you help us? Kill these beasts, these terrors, so that we might have some rest to regain our strength for return to Bree. So, same amount of money, same amount of rep. Same bat channel, same bat time, same bat adventure. Okay, so let's see. Let's see. Saradin's Call. Yeah, that goes by the wayside. So we've got just kind of Calming the Wake, defeating wights, defeating crawlers and rats, collecting lore fragments, defeating bar guests, and let's see, collecting stone fragments. There's also the search for Lalia, but we'll just, since that maxes us out on our quest list, we'll have to do with that for now. Okay, so there's a bar guest. Dude, as a bar guest, you've been drinking too much. I have to kill you. Okay, so we have a new deed called Barghest Slayer. We have to defeat 30 Barghests, and I imagine we have an advanced deed where we'll have to defeat 60 of them. We get 5 Lotro points. The title, Barrow Downs Hunter, and 500 rep with the Men of Bree for doing this. Okay, so there's our first rat. No deed for this. Okay. Okay, I don't think crawlers are. Yeah, crawlers. Okay. Okay, so now we have an explorer deed for the Barrow Downs. Okay, the Barrow Downs. Find the Northern Barrows, find the Dead Spire, find Dead Man's Perch, the Great Barrow, and Ost Gorthad. We get 5 Lotro points, 30 marks, 2,000 virtue experience, and 500 reputation with the Men of Bree. Okay, so over here. So we have 10 more whites to go. Okay, so anyway, one thing I noticed that came by us, we've added page 828 to the Journal of Cardaland, so we're working on a deed, and let's see, any other ones that maybe I missed? Maybe not, I don't know. Anyway, when the deed's completed, they'll let us know. Oh yes, if you get too close to the barrows, whites seem to pop up, so... At least most of these barrows, it does it too. Okay. And you have a chest here, but we do not have the corresponding quests. Obviously, I already knew it was going to do that. So yeah, we're still working on whites. We got half of them done. Just looking at our map here. Okay, so kind of heading towards the entrance because I know that there's another quest we need to pick up here. But in the meantime, we're doing everything we come across because there's a quest for everything that we do come across for killing it. So. Okay, so we have an unfortunate traveler. This is apparently the guy that they sent to get help. So apparently he's been bit by more rats and crawlers, and his disease got worse before he can even get to Bree, I believe. I think that's what the deal is here. But anyway, level 18 quest called the Failed Delivery. The body is cold to the touch, but the wounds appear fresh. Though the lack of blood surrounding the man's body is disturbing. In his hand, the man clutches a note. His position and a trail of disturbed earth makes it appear as that he traveled through the gloom of the Barrow Downs to reach this point. The note is chewed and crumpled, and the only legible words are, "Between the old forest and the Barrow Downs, send help." So, anyway, only 1 silver and 28 copper for this, but 300 reputation with the men of Bree we get for accepting it, and let's see. Speak with one of the survivors of the ill-fated expedition into the Barrow Downs. That's the next objective. Anyway, this is the note. Barlaman, the situation with my daughter is worse than expected. Our expedition is sundered, and we have found safety on the edge of the old forest. We need help from the Watchers. Please send help. Bob. Well, I mean, it would make more sense for me to actually go to Barlaman from here, since this is, no more whites, no more rats, no more crawlers. Okay, well, anyway. All right, let's, I don't think we'll go far, but head back on in. Let's see, just kind of checking our quest list. Yeah. All right. We will go ahead and take that failed delivery quest off and put back on, I think, the white quest. I think we did. Anyway. Okay, so here's one of the 3 barrows they were talking about where we need to dig. And Barrow of Patara down. And let's see, it doesn't give us a note that we can dig here, but if you notice, red border, green border, plus you hear the clicks. Okay, kind of an indication that we can collect a lore fragment here. Okay, so that's 1 of 3. Alright, let's see. Page 22 added to the Journal of Cardolan. Okay, let's see. One of them got completed, right? So that was the bar guest one. So let's go ahead and take that one off. And we're not going to do failed delivery, but we will search for Lalia. So we'll put that one on there. So I was through with bar guest. But yeah, we still have our Slayer deed, so it's not that huge a deal that we kind of do that for now. Okay, we heard another click, and this is green again, so we can collect another lore fragment. Let's see, so digging in the dirt, right? If we look at it, okay, digging in the dirt. Okay, you can kind of see a little bit right by that flag there. So we're still kind of heading that way. Okay. Okay, so anyway, we'll notice we can collect our last lore fragment here. Okay, so let's head out of here. And let's see. Anyway, okay, yeah, let's got 8 more crawlers. Let's see. Just take the fragment one off. Digging in the dirt. Okay. Let's see, dead spire. So anyway, I think we're near the dead spire. Yeah, that would be like this direction. So we have 3 stones we can collect from the dead spire. This should be it right here. Apparently we got 2 near one of the graves or something. Only need 1 more white. Oh, I see a quest ring over here. Okay. So let's see. We've completed that one, so I'll just take it off for now. Wandering Shade. So this will be a quest we're picking up. Okay, it's a level 19 quest called A Ring Wandered Away. All was silence. Now the sound of steel rings from battles past, long beyond the laying of bones. Stirred by evil's passage, my brother walks again. So too our foes. Duty bound we stand as one, lost as he may be. Allured he rose, and solemn buried me. My shield calls to my arm, my ring calls to my hand. My sight departed, as my life. Our oaths bind us still. Protect and serve this land. So apparently all that poetry means that we need to seek your Barrow. And we'll get 5 simple Aethelus essences for doing that, which is cool. We need them. And 3 silver and 75 copper, which is apparently what they give for level 19 quests. But since it's a level 19 quest and we're level 18, we're going to worry about that later. So we're only going to be doing so much in the Barrow Downs for now. So, okay, let's see. Our guest. I'm kind of heading north because I know that Lalia can be found somewhere up here. So we do need 1 more white. So let's do this archer. Okay, so with that, let's go ahead and remove that. And let's see, Lalia, about to the northwest, they say. And yeah, I'm looking for crawlers and stuff. Okay, I see Lalia's quest ring. I wish Butterbur had never told that silly story. Let's see, I've got another rat. Okay, we found Lalia. Completed the search for Lalia, so apparently that auto-completed that particular quest. We have 4 more crawlers to go. Just to see if there's any more around. There's one. Kill it while it's in the vicinity. I see another one up there. There's a rat. And a rat. Okay, so that one's done. So, yeah, let's see. Everything should have a check mark next to it. Except for the Ring Wanderer. Oh, that's a level 19 anyway. Okay, so. We Have one to pick up from Lalia.
Goodness, could you help me with something?
I can. A level 18 quest called Lalia's Safe Passage. I came here to find the last prince, like Mr. Butterbird talks about in his stories. I was going to find him and then be with him forever and be his princess. But he wasn't here to be found. Well, let's see. How old are you, Lalia? I mean, it sounds like you were a victim of an online predator. You got to be careful. You just can't go with anybody that you find online and just leave your parents like that. Girl. Anyway. But he wasn't here to be found. Usually they are, so you got lucky, girl. There's just all these skeletons and bones and walking dead. It isn't nice to go misleading young hobbits like that. It wouldn't have been nice if this prince had found you, that's what I'm saying. But anyway, when you are ready to go, could you help me get back home to Bree? I couldn't leave before, but now with a strong warrior like you here, I'm sure you can get me home safely. Oh, and I lost my cloak. I simply must find it, or Dad will yell at me something Dad's not worried about your cloak, girl. I gotta tell you, but I guess I have to find it for me to complete your quest, and I'm a completionist, so you're lucky. Anyway, shield. We may need a shield shortly, but I'll just kind of pass it up. Anyway, 487. That's kind of expensive. We can't use that. That's a cheaper shield. Yeah. Okay. And oh, that's a nice cloak. Yeah, cool. I'll escort you for that cloak. Yeah, sure. Now where did I leave that cloak of mine? Was it this way or the other? It's this way, I think. Oh, don't cry. Don't cry. I'm a strong warrior, just like you said. Take that, nasty beast. Well, no, that's my line. Nope, the cloak's not here either. Where can it be? Oh, where can the da-da-da be? Wait, this seems familiar. You know this place better than I do, girl. You just actually walked through that bush, you know that, right? Something is amiss here. I think we're getting very close. Let's be more careful here. How about you be more careful? Time it is. Okay. Probably finish up these quests here. I'll just call it Northern Barrow Down Quest Part 1, maybe. Or, you know, whatever. Northern Barrow Down Quests. Is that your cloak? Looks like a cloak or something. Here's my cloak, right where I left it. Oh, good. Oh no, leave me be, you nasty child predator. Now that I've got my cloak, let's get out of here. I think this is the way out. All these dead pedophiles to slash through. I'm not sure, but this looks like the way I came in. We will bring you to your prince, little one. It's so foggy. I hope I'm not lost. So where are we going? Okay, too much to drink, bar guest. I think this is the way. No, go away. You aren't my prince. It's a white prince. It isn't far now. I'm not sure, but this looks like the way I came in. Yeah, you weren't sure before either. I think it is the way you came in, though. Here's the entrance. We're almost there. The clapper apparently isn't working. We have to put some batteries in it or something. Alright, shield your eyes. Dead human up ahead. I'm not afraid of you anymore. Here we are. Thank you. Woohoo! I like it. You have safely escorted Lalia out of the Barrow Downs. I'm going to run home. Please give my cloak to my pa, Bob. Give him my cloak so he knows I'm safe. Okay. So, yeah. Let's head back to that camp where we got those quests. We'll do a whole bunch of turning in quests and stuff. So, alright, so Reginald.
What can I do for you?
Well done. You have helped us greatly, friend. Perhaps you could do a little more for us? I guess. Okay, so that was crap. Anyway.
Greetings.
Yes, I heard their howls turn to barks, then whimpers. You've done well. We will enjoy the respite your actions have earned us. Okay, so, Tobold.
Hello there.
I'm relieved you have returned. I was worried I'd sent you to your death. Now, let me look at the lore fragments you have brought back. These parchments are troubling. They appear to be written by men of Cardolan. They speak of the kingdom falling into ruin, and those that remain falling victim to a great plague, but that is all. This doesn't answer, though, why such fell creatures came to the Barrow Downs. I fear these fragments have only yielded more questions and few answers.
Hello there.
What? Fell creatures attacked you as you tried to gather these stones? I had not seen them. The guides kept us well shielded from whatever it was that was attacking them. I'm glad that you fared so well, friend. Well, these runes reveal nothing new. Each stone gives a bit of an account of the man who was buried there. There's nothing to reveal why these terrible creatures have taken up in those barrows. This is quite a mystery. Okay, so now we're level 19. So first thing I'm going to do is re-equip my tortoise stone, and the second thing I'm going to do is I've gotten a class trait point, so we will go ahead and improve our ignore the pain. So anyway, ignore the pain will remove additional debuffs if I put skill points into here. So it removes one debuff now, but if I add that, it will remove two at a time. So anyway, we'll apply it. Okay, so we've now just improved our character. And let's see. We have a new quest called Destination Lowlands. Level 19 quest. That probably goes up as we level, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, you're well on your way to becoming a hero of Middle-earth. It is time to head for the Lowlands. Travel to the Lowlands, and we'll accept it. Apparently we need to talk to someone at the Forsaken Inn. I'm going to remove that for now. Okay, so anyway, another new quest.
Could I speak with you a moment?
A level 19 quest called Treasures of Cardolan. It seems that this may not be the first time that such terror has plagued these lands. The bits of parchment you recovered lead me to believe that two brothers fought to recover a great treasure of Cardolan and brought it here to the northern Barrow Downs. The lore fragments you brought me mention a fortress named Ostgorthad. The men of Cardolan took many of those who fell sick to the plague there. The ruins of that fortress still stand today in the south. It is from here that a terror rose and cursed the brothers for their theft. If you're willing, you may seek the treasure or the history of that treasure at the northern Barrow, not far from here to the east. Perhaps we can learn more about these men and how to stave this evil from spreading beyond the bounds of the Barrow Downs. So we'll get 3 silver, 75 copper, 700 reputation increase with the men of Bree, and our choice between a pretty good shield and crap. So anyway, yeah, just because it's more expensive, we'll grab the shield when we get back. Alright, so yeah, we have a vendor here. So anyway, kind of looking through my stuff here. Yes, the failed delivery. Anyway, yeah, we're about to turn that in, but I'll just kind of move it down here. And a journeyman metalsmith, and that was crap. Okay, so let's do a sell-off.
How can I be of service?
Yeah, so 294 silver. Yeah, that's pretty good. We're starting to actually get some loot that's actually worth some stuff. And down here we've been we've been given a deed. Enmity of the Wolves 2. So we need to defeat 100 wolves for 10 LOTRO points, and that will give us also guile and conviction bonus, a racial trait. You receive a bonus to Spider's Guile and Eagle's Cry contributions. So you get plus 5% damage from Guile fellowship skills, and plus 5% to morale restoration from conviction fellowship skills. Now, we're not about fellowship, so this is going to be worthless to us, but completionist, So we will do it eventually, but I'm not in a hurry to get it, particularly not for that little reward. And kind of looking at LOTRO points and stuff, let's just see what I got. I'm curious. I am curious. Yeah, I was going to say I had 900 something before. It's probably maybe 60 or 70 higher than it was when I looked at it last, just from doing deeds and stuff like that. So I was just making sure that another month didn't pile by and that I had 1400 or something, which ought to be coming up soon. So I'm not exactly sure when my monthly date is when I get my 500 LOTRO points for being a VIP, but keep an eye on it so I can figure it out. That'd be nice to know, I guess. There's probably some way to look it out by looking up my account, but whatever. Okay, so anyway, our other requests.
How can I be of service?
Carriers of disease, you have our thanks. When we make ready to move out of this accursed place, we will need as much of the area clear as possible. These folks are not as used to traveling as those of us who spend our lives on the road. We shall need every advantage we have available to prevent the loss of more lives. Okay, so we'll finish that, and let's see. Oh, anyway.
Could I speak with you a moment?
He has a level 19 quest of us called Fled to the South. Our forces were split when we entered the Barrow Downs and were set upon by wights, Barghest, and all other manner of fell creatures here. Some followed myself while the others headed south. There is a place where the hill rises high and separates the southern Barrow Downs from the northern Barrow Downs. It is called Dead Man's Perch, and I pray that the name does not hold true. It overlooks southern Bree and is a flat area that we have oft camped at if necessary. I pray you find the others there. Okay, so we'll accept it and get rid of it. All right, Bob. Did you figure out what your name is?
Good day.
Okay, so we turn in the Lolly quest here. Oh, that's a relief. It seems I know my daughter well. She actually had gone after that last prince of hers. Well, maybe she's learned her lesson and won't be so foolish in the future. I know I will certainly never come here again. I do hope I can survive her. She can survive her tweens. Maybe then she'll get some hobbit sense. Maybe. Okay, so let's see. We were looking at your cloak, weren't we? Oh, yes. Nice cloak. As a matter of fact, let's toss it on. Okay.
Good day.
You came here instead of seeking Barlowman and the Watchers? Oh, this is a fine mess. I told you we should have gone see Barlowman, but that's not what the quest had us do. Anyway, I'll not forgive Barlowman soon for the tale he spun for my Lalia. If you have arrived to assist us, then I'm pleased to see you. Just concerned that you mayn't be capable to lead us out of this terrible place. Well, I'm starting to like you, Bob, but you have so little faith in me. Particularly since I've already found your daughter. But anyway, we're anything that's here right now are level 19 quests. So yeah, that's level 19. It's actually in the northern Barrow Downs, but that kind of leads to some southern Barrow Downs quest, and this is in the southern Barrow Downs. I'm sorry, no, negative. Anyway, I will probably lump this in with southern Barrow Down quest, these three. So in the meantime, on the next video we will start doing Saradin's quests. So at least until we reach level 19 on that. And then we'll probably continue, and then when we get to level 20 quest up there, we'll head back down here and finish with the southern Barrow Downs. But anyway, that's kind of the plan for now. But anyway, I'm through questing for the day, so you'll see me tomorrow at the earliest. I don't see any reason why I shouldn't be doing those Saradin's quests tomorrow. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.